Millions of people in Texas who endured massive power cuts are now facing critical shortages of drinking water.
CBS's Omar Villafranca reports that Texas Governor Greg Abbott has asked President Biden to declare a major disaster declaration.
We walked in and about 2/3 of the ceiling was collapsed. There was sheetrock all over the floor and water was just gushing in.
Joel Burns didn't have power, but he had flowing water in all the wrong places.
It's disheartening.
This week, Burns says he reached out to 14 different restoration companies for help with repairs, like busted pipes and damaged drywall. All 14 companies declined because they were not available or the job was too big.
Do you think that your insurance company is going to be able to treat you one of probably a million other cases?
I think ultimately yes, but it's not going to be fast. We're going to be dealing with this for probably over a year.
And insurance will not cover everything.
It'll cost us thousands.
Governor Greg Abbott has asked President Biden to declare a major disaster declaration.
If granted, this will give Texans the ability to apply for individual assistance from FEMA.
But repairs aren't the only financial burden Texans are now facing.
Are you worried about what your next electric bill is going to look like?
I'm happy because our rate's locked in, but the nature of deregulation is some people have fluctuating rates and theirs are going to go up.
Most residents enter into one of two types of contracts with energy providers, a higher fixed rate or variable. Variable meaning customers take the chance and can pay low rates when demand is low and higher rates when demand rises. Houston resident Megan O'Neill paid over $2,000 in 2 days. Her February bill is now more than $3,000.
It's like, okay, do I feed my family or do I run the heat? Which one do I do?
Joshua Rhodes, an energy expert at the University of Texas, explains that those with fixed rates could also pay more in the future.
That effect will take later as, utilities and the like assess, how much money that they need to recoup. Eventually, the customer always pays.
The mayors of Houston and Dallas are raising money for a fund to help residents pay their bills. But the bills for the cities is also going to be pretty high. In the city of Dallas alone, more than 250 water mains burst during the big freeze. Omar Villafranca, CBS News, Dallas.
Such a tough situation in Texas. Well, the Texas Power officials say on Sunday night they were just seconds, if not minutes away from the entire collapse of the energy grid, which potentially would have left millions of people in the dark for months.